This week on 3D Printed Soup, the cloud. It's all around us. You can't see it, but apparently you can print from it. I'm going to give it a try. That's right after this. Hello fellow makers and welcome back to 3D Printed Soup. Now, I've bought an AnkerMake M5 recently and I've been really enjoying it. You might have seen the videos I put up. And there's all kinds of features that I love. I love its auto bed leveling. I love the fact that it prints so fast and it's so accurate. And it's a really lovely put together piece of kit. The only things I haven't really tried yet are the AI and the cloud printing. Now, cloud printing sounds slightly intimidating, but it's exactly the same as cloud storage. You can pull files straight from the cloud and you can print them straight on the printer without having to download any files yourself, without having to change SD cards or USB sticks. You can basically, on your phone, open the app, click the file that you want from their slightly small range of models at the moment, but it's growing and growing by the look of it. Choose each one of the files you want to print them, assemble them, and you've got a lovely range of things that you can create. So I've jumped on there. I have chosen a lovely tank print. This thing is made up of 4 or 5 different parts, all of which clip together with no glue, and they're all print in place. So basic assembly is needed, but the tracks and things like that all just clip together with no adherence needed. So that's quite cool. And yeah, I'm also going to try their AI systems to see if it can pick up issues with the print as well, and just generally give the whole AI/cloud printing thing a good review before I start using it properly. Now I know AI is a bit of a worry thing at the moment. Everyone's a bit sort of like, okay, is it going to take our jobs? Is it going to take over the world? And from what I've seen, AI is a little dumb at the moment. And yes, it's going to be dangerous in the future and we need to keep an eye on it. But I think using it to download and 3D print stuff, I should be safe enough. So hopefully I won't create Skynet and I'll just create a rather lovely tank. Although AI's 3D printing tanks does sound a tad dodgy now that I say it out loud. Before I jump into this wonderful world of computer cloud printing, thanks to everyone who's liked and subscribed. If you haven't, drag your cursor down, click the subscribe button. Welcome to the online oasis, which is 3D Printed Soup. I hope you've got your mesh-lined boot suits fully integrated. Let's jump into cyberspace and print ourselves out some wonderful, wonderful STLs. Let's give this a try. And as with all modern technology, it starts off with an app. In this case, it's the AnkerMake App, the rather uninspiringly named app that basically connects to the AnkerMake M5. As you can see, it's connected to my M5 here. The printer is idle, and you can see there's a live feed at the top there you can activate to watch this thing print, and you can also record time lapses as well from it, or just full video. And you can monitor temperatures and all kinds of other stuff here, but the thing I really like about is this. It's got its own online library of things you can print. I like the look of the tank. You click the tank, you go down and all the files are there laid out, and you just choose the one you want, click print, select the printer. In this case it's the AnkerMake M5, which is connected to my wireless network. Give that a tap, and there it is. It tells you the speed it's going to be running at, the amount of filament it's going to use, and kind of the print time it's going to take. In this case, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Then you just tap print. It tells you to make sure you've cleaned the surface, which is very important. Downloads it straight from the cloud straight to my printer, which stores it on its memory. So if there's a crash or if it loses power, it will continue afterwards. And here we go. The printer starts, gets at a temperature, and if I click play there, it activates the camera, and there you go, and look, there's me. And yeah, this is a live feed straight across. There we go, wave my hands, you can see, there we are. And yeah, this is absolutely great, and that will just print straight off, and you can do that from anywhere in the world as long as you're connected to the Wi-Fi and your printer's on at home on the Wi-Fi at home. Let's wait for that to bring up to temperature, and then we'll watch it print for a bit. You'll notice that I am printing in a translucent orange. Now I'm doing this for a reason. It's something I found out the other day. This printer has what's called AI capabilities on it. Artificial intelligence. No, not the scary kind that steals your artwork and is basically going to bring an end to us all. This one just basically monitors your prints and makes sure the first layer goes down. However, as it's using a camera, and it's using light and reflective beams as well, printing in see-through translucent printing gives a rather interesting side effect I found with the AI. About 10 layers in, the AI told me basically that the layers had basically not adhered and there'd been a failure. Now I had a quick look at the print itself and it told me basically that there'd been a problem. I looked at it and it's absolutely fine. So what's actually happened here is there hasn't been an AI failure or an over extrusion jam. What's actually happened is the printer has seen straight through the translucent material and decided that in fact it was a jam. So I have deleted it, re-put it through, and yeah, it just continues printing normally and no need to worry as the printer will continue without any kind of errors. But yeah, interesting little glitch there. AI can't tell the difference between translucent filament and a jam. I've reported this back to AnkerMake and hopefully they should fix that in an upcoming update. Fingers crossed. Another useful feature that it has is you can actually set it to extrude and retract on command, so you can clear blockages and put new filament in and remove filament very easily. You just click the extrude button as I did here, it heats it up, and then once it's heated up the nozzle will extrude 10-20 millimeters of material like that, and you can get that done via the app, so you don't have to mess around with any kind of pulling filament in and out. It does it all automatically and you can do that anywhere in the world as long as you've got Wi-Fi connection. There we go, lovely stuff, and your nozzle is now filament free. Of course, it wouldn't be much of a cloud system without cloud storage, and the AnkerMake M5 comes with some great cloud storage. You get about a gigabyte's worth of storage for videos. As you can see, all my time lapses here are backed up on the cloud and they are saved for about a month on their server. You can download them, upload them, do whatever you like with them while they're doing that. So it's very useful if I want to go back and review a print, or I just want to use it in one of my videos. Okay, what's this look like when you're actually using it? So if I bring up the menu, choose my printer, choose the file I want to print, in this case the gun turret for this particular tank. What happens is it warms it up. I've already pre-warmed this, so it should be fairly quick. Downloads the documents and the files straight to the printer. Printer heats up and it should in a few seconds start going. I've got a live video going at the top there. As you can see me in the video on the right. In a few seconds we'll start printing manually, and it will take all its instructions straight from the cloud, and I should be able to control it directly via my phone via their service. So, in summing up, I'd say that cloud 3D printing at the moment is a nice to have. I wouldn't say it's essential. I mean, yeah, it's great to be able to wirelessly send across prints straight to your printer, stop it, start it, view video online to make sure your printer isn't on fire, or make sure you haven't got lots of spaghetti pouring out the end of your nozzle. But yeah, I'd say at the moment it's a nice to have, but once they started uploading more files and made loads more features on here, I think this is going to be a very important part to all modern printers, and yeah, I can't wait to see the future of this. So yeah, this little beauty came straight from their servers, through the internet, through your Wi-Fi, and straight into my printer where it was processed and it was printed. Yeah, very, very cool. I do love this thing. It's print in place wheels that turn, it's got gun emplacements, and it all clips together very, very nicely. But the interesting thing is, this has never been on my hard drive, this has never been on a USB stick. It came straight from their servers, straight onto the Maker M5, and printed out beautifully. So yeah, the nice thing also is the data comes straight down and sits in the printer. So if there is an issue with your internet, it goes down or Wi-Fi goes down, the file is in your printer's memory until such time as you've got the power back or you have got the internet connection again, and then it will continue printing, which is quite cool. So yeah, that is cloud printing and very useful. I like the fact that I can be in any country in the world. As long as I've got my mobile phone with the app, I can basically turn the printer on and I can print whatever I need to print, which is kind of awesome. Now, we've had lots and lots of these things before with Octoprint and things like that, but this is the first printer I've owned where it's actually built in and I don't have to mess around with software. I don't have to mess around with hooking a Raspberry Pi or a laptop up to my printer. I can just print straight from the cloud, and that is going to be game changing. As soon as they've got more models up there, because at the moment it's a bit limited, but once Thingiverse gets their stuff online and is able to print from the cloud, this will be absolutely incredible. Print anything from anywhere at any time using your printer, or you can have other people basically have their printers online, you can print straight to theirs as well, which is going to be another game changing thing. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, yes, cloud printing is the future. The app's great. I love the way I can change the temperatures. I can change all of the details. I can reset it. I can get it to go to home. I can change the offset. I can change the temperatures. I can emergency stop and start. It's absolutely great, and I love the flexibility it gives me. So, what do you think? Is cloud printing the future? Do you like cloud printing? Or do you think that it's just another gimmick in order to sell me an app and sell me another printer? Because let's face it, it doesn't take much to sell me a printer. Leave your comments below, let me know. So, thanks so much for watching 3D Printed Soup. Stay happy and safe. Keep cloud printing.